Good evening. How is everybody doing? It's good to be here. Is it hot in here or is it me? Oh, it must be me. I spent the last 20 minutes looking for my friend. I tell you, she's out there somewhere. She has long, hairy legs, big, fat behind, and big eyes. If you happen to find her, could you please let me know? She's my pet tarantula, and her name is Pokey. So she's behind me, somewhere around here, so if you let me know where she could be, thank you. Has anybody ever here been mistaken for someone else?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I have. When I arrived here this evening, the security wouldn't let me in. He said, "Stop! Your janitor only works here on Monday night." I go, "Come on, I'm wearing a jacket and tie." "I'm not a janitor. You can't fool me wearing a jacket and tie. You could be wearing high heels. But as far as you and I are concerned, you're the janitor." I go, "Come on." I go, "What do I have to do to convince you that I work here not as a janitor, but as a comedian?" "A comedian?" "Yeah, a comedian." "Well, make me laugh." He goes, "Okay. Well, what am I going to do?" "All right, I'll make you laugh." Pull my finger. "Okay, you can go on in." Okay. Last week I was in the hotel lobby and I accidentally elbowed some woman's breasts, and I turned to her and I said, "Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that." She goes, "You did that on purpose." And I said, "Come on, I couldn't even see them, they're so small." So obviously I didn't see this. I couldn't see a fist. They came running after me like this. Oh yeah, I tell you. I am sure I'm not alone on this one. Does anybody ever dig through your neighbor's trash to see if you can find something good worth saving?
Yeah.
Well, I know I do this, but not every week, but I know most of you don't do it, so I kind of feel foolish. Now you make me look foolish, yeah, sorry. Okay, going back to that story about the lady with the little breast, I decided to go back to the same lobby and see if I can pick up on some woman. This might be a good opportunity to do so. So I happen to see a beautiful woman standing there, and I go up to her and I go, "Scoops, sorry madam, I didn't mean to do that, but if your heart is soft as your breast, I'd hope that you would forgive me." And she said, "Mister, if your penis is hard as your elbow joint, I'll be in room 210. Okay, I hurry up and check in, and I'm like a mouse looking for a hole. I go running over to the elevator. "Come on, let me in. Open up, open up, open up." So I get into the elevator, go to my hotel room, put some sexy cologne on. I get back to the elevator, and I'm waiting for it to open up. "Come on, open up, open up." Finally, I get down to the second floor where she is located, and I start counting the numbers. 205, 206, 207, 208, 209. Request for service. So I knock on the door. She goes, "Who's that, the janitor?" I go, "No, my man, it's me with the elbow." So she opens up the door and I go, "Dynamite." And she slams it right back on my face. Boom! Now it says, "Do not disturb." She goes, "Go away, I'll call your security." And I go, "Oh boy." So tonight I brought an application in for a janitor's position. I hope the manager can take it. All right. So my wife and I, every time we go to Vegas, I know what you're saying, "You're married, somebody married you." Yeah, somebody married me. And she's not deaf and she's not blind, okay? She loves me, and I know she loves me. That's why she never charged me for shipping. She was wonderful in that case. No, she's kind of crazy. Whenever we go to Vegas, she likes to gamble. Obviously, she married me. And she likes the slots, and sometimes she lets me play the slots. And so one time there was a misunderstanding. She let me play the slots, so I took her up on it. I get back to the hotel room at 4 in the morning with a smile on my face, and she says, "Where were you? How'd you make out?" Well, I'll tell you how I made out. I got good news and bad news. The good news is I hit the jackpot. The bad news is I have no more money. You see, you told me to play with the sluts. So, therefore, my wife and I, whenever we get undressed, we never have sex. I get undressed, we can't stop laughing. When she gets undressed, she can't stop crying. Then we both start to cry. It's a sad thing. Now, one of the things is, my wife makes me drink. And I tell you, one time I went to a bar, and the bartender says, "What would you like?" And I said, "Pour me a triple whiskey." So I downed it down in one shot, and he goes, "You mind if I pry?" He goes, "Did something terrible happen to you today?" I said, "Yes, it did." He goes, "I came home from work, I go to my bedroom, and I find my wife and my best friend having sex." And he goes, "Here's another triple whiskey, this one's on the house." And he goes, "Did you say anything to your wife?" And I said, "Sure I did. I told her to get her bags and get out of the house." "What about your friend? Did you say anything to your best friend?" "I sure did. I rolled up a newspaper, looked him straight in the eye, and I said, 'Bad dog.'" I tell you, it's not easy. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much.
Yay, Ricky! Yay!